Begin with that big change ahead of the November election. Governor Murphy announcing today that everyone in New Jersey will be able to vote by mail. CBS News' Kevin Rincon is live in Jersey City with more on this story. Kevin.
And Mary, there are more than 6 million registered voters throughout the state of New Jersey. So that means post offices like this one are going to be busy going through all of those ballots, all making sure that people stay safe during this ongoing pandemic. The primary election was done primarily through mail-in voting, which delayed the results for weeks. There were other issues, but not enough to deter Governor Murphy from announcing on CNN a hybrid model of voting this November.
Most importantly, we've learned some lessons, including we're going to have more presence of secure drop boxes, make sure there is that physical in-voting capacity. And as it relates to mail-in ballots, the good news is in a general election, it doesn't matter what party you're in, everybody gets a ballot.
There is a separate concern: funding for the U.S. Postal Service. The agency had budget shortfalls before the pandemic, which have only been made worse. And as Democrats in Congress call for more funding, it's something President Trump isn't too eager to do.
So they want $3.5 billion for universal mail-in voting for the country, where you have hundreds of millions of voters. They can't do a little race with 20,000 people.
He has suggested without evidence mail-in voting leads to voter fraud. Despite that, at a news conference on Thursday, he did signal a willingness to approve coronavirus relief funding that includes money to help bolster mail-in efforts. And there are a lot of questions surrounding how exactly the post office will be able to handle all of that volume. We expect to get a briefing from Governor Murphy. He'll be joined by the state's Secretary of State in a briefing that'll start a little less than an hour from now. Live in Jersey City, Kevin Rincon, CBS 2 News.
Kevin, thank you.